there's so many people who are, oh, it's a mid tier. I don't know what to do. I'll play super conservative.
Right.
While Max just went in there and was like, I'm comfy.
It's a mid tier. I'm gonna exploit the weaknesses.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the I'm a better character than you. I'll just do my thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid or sweating nothing. And Max wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have Zvara and RitzyCheese. So RitzyCheese is an Oregon player.
Okay. How many other Oregon players are up here?
Ooh, I know that I saw Stiv playing earlier. I haven't seen Aura. I don't know if he's here or not.
Nah.
No? Okay.
He's not here. No.
Then other than RitzyCheese and seeing Stiv, I'm not sure, but
I mean, Stiv's also. I mean, yeah, he's Vancouver, which is pretty much it's just Oregon, but also state lines.
Okay, so I am very familiar with Zvara.
It's Sam Saturday, baby. It's Sam Saturday. All four of us are here.
Are you a Fox player who has the Falco secondary, or Fox player with no Falco secondary?
I
feel like there's two types.
I was a Falco player first.
Okay.
Then the Fox. Not because I was like, oh, Fox is much more stable. It was because I was playing Slippy when it dropped on a work PC.
Okay.
And I was playing on a work PC, 60 hertz office monitor.
Okay.
And I'm like, Falco feels too chunky on this. Let me play Fox. It's faster. And then I kind of forgot Falco combo structure.
Okay.
And then I've been playing Fox ever since. That's my story.
Okay.
I guess the full character range is Luigi, Falco, Fox.
Okay. So then, in your perspective, what do you feel like is the crux of this matchup?
It's been a while since I played it, so let me try to recollect my memory. But it's still very much the my projectile's better than yours. I still CC and I still smoke your CC for free. But you have the less stable of no throw follow-ups.
Right.
Edge guarded easier because
of course.
This, that, and the third, all your normal. This is slightly harder because I am not as fast or have as reliable kill confirms. But the Falco verticality, being able to, sometimes it feels like it's worse if you're the Sheik and the Falco catches you in the air.
Okay.
But
yeah, I think it is important for Sheik to play a pretty grounded game. And I think a lot of what makes a good Sheik good in this matchup is dealing, Falco does just have really oppressive neutral tools. And we can see it in situations like that, where he's able to just pressure the disadvantage state with the shines. And Sheik doesn't have a lot of options to deal with that. Of course, if you make a mistake and you get grabbed, somebody like Zvara is going to convert that into a lot of percent. So it is pretty scary. We're also seeing a little bit of trouble here actually finishing the stock.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that Sheik just doesn't really have as much of their characters. Really consistent. I mean, we saw it right there. Just the throw off stage, the threat is really high. Earlier in that game, when it was 2 stocks to 2, there was a scenario where Zvara was recovering and didn't actually have any options. He was recovering, RitzyCheese was on the ledge. And I think a lot of times there, there's the discipline level. If you want to consistently hold Sheik in the disadvantage state in the corner, you have to be good on the ledge, make sure they upbeat a stage, rinse and repeat a little bit. And I think if we see that, that's maybe the way that RitzyCheese is going to take the game from Zvara. Forcing him into those bad situations and then really capitalizing. Zvara chasing him into the corner there. Okay, getting the grab again. We'll see how far he can take this. That was a good dash grab. Okay, into the down smash. Edge guard situation early. Covered everything.
With the back air, still got to grab ledge.
I think side B there probably would have covered by back air.
Yeah.
And he probably just knew he had time to react to the up B choice.
And it's really rough.
Grab out of the back air.
Seeing Falco hit the shine and not getting anything afterwards.
Yeah. You have to be really ready. Zvara's not going to miss the DI on that very often. Okay,
Ooh.
wow. Good call out.
No, one thing I was surprised about was that down air before that Edgar scenario didn't lead to a knockdown.
Okay.
Was that part of like the? No.
Which downer was it? The
It was like they were like at platform height,
right.
or a little above it, and then RitzyCheese hit the down air
Okay.
at like 40-ish%, but Zvara didn't get knocked down. He just like landed on the ground.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe I know if you crouch cancel it, you don't get knocked down as early, right? So
No, that's the thing. They're both in the air.
oh, they're both in the air.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess maybe he just wasn't in knockdown percent, which is weird because like 40% I would think Falco there would knock you down.
I would think so too.
But I
maybe
guess,
it was a little stale too.
Sure. I never think about move staling in this game. I'm so used to only thinking about move staling in Brawl versus the other Smash games.
I feel like it doesn't come up much in Melee because there's a lot of move selection that characters have. But with a character like Falco, I feel like you do see it more often where like you have tools like your Shine, your Down Air, which are so good and neutral against so many characters that you can use them a lot and like, have it be a good option choice, and then it does get stale. Ooh, good needle pressure there. Or, sorry, laser pressure there.
Oh,
he's going for the read. Okay.
If that space was any worse, they would have gotten owned by that up smash. It was a hard call out from Zvara that went bad, that almost went good for him. Still went bad.
Okay, we have an opening here.
Ooh. This is a for-your-life scenario. Fair.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's one of the big benefits of playing Sheik. You get that a lot as Peach too, where I think high or mid% scenarios, there's a lot of characters where a follow-up off something like a dash attack is a little bit of a tighter timing and isn't always like just a free kill. I think like Sheik, that's one of the big advantages you have. You land something like that, dash attack, a forward tilt, a down air, and you just forward air them, and Falco's always dead. Like at 60, 70, he has just no chance to recover. Yeah, we saw a great dash around the aerial from ledge. I think aerial from ledge too, Zvara was calling that out a lot. I think it's a Falco classic. It feels really great to hit that. And when somebody punishes for you for that, sometimes you're just dead.
That was a top 16 qualifier.
Okay.
So Zvara sitting at a cool shield, guaranteed 13th.
I mean, he's one of the people today that I wouldn't be surprised to see him potentially win. I'm not sure how his game head-to-head is against the players like Stiv, like the high-level Foxes. I feel like that is where it can be hard as a Sheik player. He's definitely good enough to make it happen.
Ooh, we're getting Stiv